last 3 years I've been a product consultant, so I go into companies and what I kind of witness when I get there, and also what I hear from people out, in meetings like this and so on. There's this problem that is often faced, I think, and it's people in product roles are essentially feeling like they've got to tell the bosses, the seniors, the CEO maybe no. They feel like they've got to say no to the CEO. So the way I've come to think of it, the way I handle it, and the way I tell people how they should handle it if they're in a situation is, first of all, if you're at that point where you're having to say no, it's too late, right? You've not built what you need to build. So start building the stuff that you need. And this is a diagram that I've delivered to people. And when I say delivered to people, I'm talking about delivered to the bosses, the CEOs, the people who are maybe have been used to always saying we should do this and it happening. And what this does, whatever environment you're in, these elements will be different. Maybe you have some similarity, but the analytics data, the user research, the live user feedback, whatever. It's a whole bunch of discovery components which feed into the product process, and they should all be given the same capacity, not necessarily the same weighting. Everything will get weighted and prioritized. And once you figured out what your opportunities are, then it will go into your process for weighting and prioritizing. But everything should get fed in. And so what I say to the leadership is, you're one of them, right? And the job that you have to do, the hard job that you have to do, is build that up such that all of that machinery feels so robust, and those people see, they're listening to the, they're checking, great, and that all looks so kind of in control that then they can relax a little bit and not feel like they've got to dictate. I think sometimes startup founders especially end up a few years down the track still feeling like they've got to dictate everything. And they're worn out, they're exhausted. Yeah. But there's one caveat, only one caveat. That's the core idea I wanted to share. There's one caveat, which is that, especially in a startup, often maybe the CEO, the founding team, or whoever, there's one or a small number of individuals who came up with a concept, and everyone who's joined that company is bought in. They're drinking the Kool-Aid. They've signed up because they believe in it. They believe in that concept, and that's what the company's built around. And it may have been quite unproven at the beginning, right? It didn't have all the diligence that this has. So it might have been quite unproven, and it might turn out down the track that there needs to be a pivot, right? And startups do pivots. Not a lot, but you might have 1 or 2 pivots. And if that's the case, then that is coming top down. And everything that you do as a product team might have to totally adjust. It's not that the CEO can go to an investor meeting on Monday, come back with a new idea, and then go again on Thursday, come back with another. This is a once in a 5-year pivot or something. So you in my experience of communicating this, you've got to give them the sense that still exists, right? They're still in control. But apart from that, it's the big machinery that they just feed into. That's the thought I wanted to share.